Hey, what's up, reefers? Not much has changed this week on the tank, except that I got a sand. So I went with the CaribSea Fiji pink sand because everybody says like a nice grain size. Not sure if you can see this. And the color is a nice white, slightly off. It's like a tannish white with some pink speckles here and there. I really don't know why it's called Fiji pink because it's not that much pink in there. However, it's white enough for me, and the grain size is a nice size. It's not too small where it gets like blown all over the place, and it's not too large where things will get trapped between the particles. So it is a nice in-between size. And on the Amazon review, if you check it out, everybody raved about it. So I went ahead and got this. I believe they have the choice of CaribSea Arag-Alive or the regular dry ones. Given a choice, I would go with the dry ones, although I did not see the dry option on Amazon. So what I ended up doing is buying 2 bags of the quote-unquote live Fiji pink sand from CaribSea. I believe they say that there's some kind of bacteria that kind of comes with the sand. The sand is actually packed wet, meaning that there's a little water in there, so there's water weight. You don't actually get that much sand, but in return you get beneficial bacteria. Now these bacteria, if I remember right, they're not the typical ones that you find in a reef tank, or like at least like not the ones that help you cycle and stuff like that. But they claim that they will be beneficial for the tank, so I mean, that's fine. Again, given the choice, I'll go with the dry one, but due to a lack of options, I went with the live, which serves its purpose. A little bit more expensive, but I mean, it looks nice. So as you can see, again, not too much happened to the tank this week, except for putting sand in and just letting the particles settle. And open up the sump. As you can see, I got some of these sand here as well. Now, this is actually a mixture. I had an 8-gallon bio cube upstairs that has nothing. It's just been running salt water and live rocks and a couple like hitchhiking starfish, tiny little guys, and it's been running for about a year or so. I had a fish in there before as like a dam, so one day it disappeared and I just kind of left the tank running. So over the weekend I transferred everything into here, kept two of the bigger pieces of live rocks and a tiny piece of macroalgae. And if you can see over there, let me see if I can zoom in. You can still see the hitchhiking starfish doing well in the sump. I remember transporting 4 guys, so there's 1 guy there and 1 guy behind the suction cup. Where's it? I moved 1 guy up into the main tank, and there should be another one down here somewhere. Oh, actually it's there. So it migrated over to the main compartment of the sump. Anyway, so the major undertaking this past weekend was breaking down my 8-gallon bio cube and then transferring the contents, the substrate, to the refugium. I was hoping to get about 3 inches. I think I'm almost there, not quite. This is about 2.5 inches or so. I would not be like a typical guy in Roundup. I think I'm a little bit short on it, so in the future I will add a little bit more sand. Otherwise, everything's up and running, even the skimmer. I just want to run it, dial it in, make sure it's good, and I want to just make sure out of the system nothing is leaking before I really invest corals and fish into the main display. So that's where we are right now. Add the sand. Again, the sand is CaribSea Fiji pink sand. The sand itself is great. I'm not sure if the quote-unquote live sand is worth the extra $1. I would go with the dry if you have that option. But overall, it is progressing. So I'm gonna let the tank cycle, and I'm gonna start doing some water tests and see if I can start to slowly add some livestock in this. Well, here's the weekly update from the 45-gallon cube. Hope everybody enjoy.